So the game I'm playing today is called Shuriken, another little indie game I found on itch.io. It's also another indie game developed for the Game Boy Jam 5, which, as I mentioned in the video I made of You Are in Space and Everyone Wants You Dead, it was a game jam where you had to develop a game reminiscent of the Game Boy era, and that's exactly what this is. It's supposed to be a 2D Metroidvania, and as far as I'm aware, there is no story, but basically you play as this guy who can throw shurikens in order to kill enemies. However, you have a limited supply of shurikens, and the interesting thing is that you can just leave all of your shurikens behind so that you pretty much have no weapon to attack enemies with. You can do that if you're a masochist, but there are a lot of checkpoints scattered throughout the game, and it's a pretty short game as well, considering it was just made within a limited amount of time for a game jam. As a matter of fact, I've played through the entire game off screen already. It only took me about a half hour. I think the only reason it took me that long, though, was because of how many times I died. The game is not particularly easy, but there aren't that many types of enemies, though, and once you get used to the enemy patterns, and there's also different platform types as well, once you get used to all the gameplay mechanics, it's actually pretty smooth sailing from there on out. And you also have infinite lives, too, so you can die as many times as you want and the game won't penalize you. So first of all, I'll show off the controls here, if we go to help. So we have three different items. You have the key, which opens a door, big key, which opens a big door, feather, jump in midair, X to jump, and also C is to attack. You can move and aim with the arrow keys. You can fire your shurikens in all four directions. You can press F2 to switch to palette, F3 to mute the audio, F4 to mute the music. So yeah, as with a lot of these Game Boy style games, you can just keep changing the palette color to whatever you desire. I do like the cool palette color in particular because it's a nice shade of blue, very easy on the eyes, but I'll just keep it to its default palette color for now because this is what the game actually looks like. We do have a continue option right here, which is my previous save, but I am going to go to new game. There's two different difficulties, normal and hard. I'm just going to go to normal for now, just for the sake of showing off this video, or showing off this game in this video, I should say. Wordsmith I am. So, oh, actually, oh, I didn't know that. The A and D keys also work as well, but we did, pick up those, we picked up that key. Those keys, yeah, when there's only one. Already off to a great start in terms of commentary. We can kill these little, flyers. Those are not enemies, though, but we can still murder them regardless. So, the way this works is that you press C to throw the shurikens, but as you can see, they don't come back to you. And you can actually just leave them behind if you want. Now, because I'm not a madman, I'm not going to do that, but you can pick them back up, as you can see. Also, you have only 3 points of health, and the thing is, I don't believe there are any items in this game that can actually replenish your health, so the only way you can get all your health back is by dying and restarting from a checkpoint. But the game starts out pretty simple at first. The only thing I don't really like is that the enemies do tend to respawn when you go off the screen. So right now we can't double jump. We only have one single jump. Only when we get the feather will we be able to jump higher. So we can't go up there right now, so we'll just go down this path. So those platforms will disintegrate as soon as you touch them. You have these bat enemies that will try to swoop down from above and try to hurt you, but you can easily kill them with shurikens. Thankfully, the enemies do die in one hit. Some of them are a little bit more difficult to kill than others, but overall, they're pretty easy enemies. So what we gotta do in order to unlock the first boss is that we need to find 3 different keys. Now, there is one key in this room right here, and in order to get out of here, in order to unlock that door, because that door behind us closed, we just have to kill all these snakes, and as you can see, it opens back up. We just go and grab the key, and then we can just get out of here. Now, spikes will kill you in one hit, and so can lava. There is lava in this game as well, so try to avoid that at all costs. The shurikens can also fall in the spikes and the lava, and when that happens, they are pretty much lost for good. So you just need to continue on without them. Unless you die, in which case you'll get all your shurikens back. So we just jump on these blocks right here. Now actually, I completed this off screen pretty quickly, so I don't remember where all the key placements are. I mean, there is one up there. We are going to try to get to it. It does show you a little progress bar. Or, well, it's not really a bar, it's a progress percentage at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, showing you how much of the game you have completed. So we can't go to that top area right now because we don't have the double jump. So we just need to go down this way for now. And see if I can do this without getting hit. Wow. Of course, I hesitated and I ended up falling into the spikes. Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, me and my nervous hands. Okay, fine then. Let's be ballsy then. Wow. Okay, calm the hell down, Robotnik. Now's not the time for you to start getting nervous. Okay, well, there we go. I lost one of my stars there, as you can see, because it fell into the spikes. We can just destroy this guy, even though we don't really have to. But we can just go down over here, and we can hit this this checkpoint. Then we can die on purpose in order to get all of our health and stars back. There we go. That's a much better idea, don't you think? Instead of just dying to the first couple of enemies. So we just have to jump over these platforms. There is a bat that tries to ambush you right there, but that's okay. You can just blow his face right off. Everything just blows up when the shurikens hit them. So let's just try to go over here. Because I don't remember where the placement of absolutely everything is. But if you have gone to an area that you've never been to before, your progress bar will start to increase. Why do I keep calling it a bar? It's a percentage. Also, you do need to time your attacks correctly, because there are some cases where the enemies can still hit you even after you have killed them. I know it has to be like frame perfect. All about those frame perfect inputs. I don't even remember where the heck I'm going exactly. Let's just try and go up here. I do have 2 keys right now. Oh yeah, the third key is over that way, but we need to go a different route in order to get there. I'm just gonna die on purpose here. It does actually tell you how many deaths you had in the game once you've completed it. But it's not really something I care about because it doesn't affect your performance. It's basically a tally screen showing how much you suck. Right, so we can go to the right now because we haven't gone this way yet. I do believe that is how we get to the next key, actually. So let me just go and destroy that bat. Yeah, all sorts of bats trying to ambush me. Why did I just not even, like, bother? Like, I just gave up at that point. Oh my god, that bat is still trying to come for me. Yeah, by the way, you don't get that many invincibility frames when you get hit. So, try to take out the enemies as fast as you possibly can, because the game does not give you a lot of invincibility frames to work with. Now, there is a place where I need to take these keys, so we can unlock the first boss, and I do believe we need to go back over this way in order to get to it, actually. So just give me a moment. I do wish it would have at least given you a map so you can see which rooms you've already been to, so you can like map out the whole area of the game. But there is no mechanic like that at all. I think if you press the escape key, I think all that does is either pause the game or it closes it. I don't quite remember what it does, but either way, it's kind of disappointing. Like, it would just make it a little bit easier to navigate. Okay, actually, this room over here, as you can see, this one has the big door, but we can't go in there yet because we don't have the big key. Yeah, that's the room I was looking for. Yeah, over here. So we unlock all of these doors with the 3 keys, and this will lead to the first boss. Now, I did save right there, but I think I'm gonna go and ram right into these snakes just so I can get my health back. The first boss is not really that difficult. As a matter of fact, I think there is a little bit of a cheese tactic you can pull off right here that just involves like spamming the C key as fast as you possibly can. Well, as soon as I say that this is an easy boss, I end up dying to it. That's fan-frigging-tastic. Okay, let's actually see if I can try doing that. Yeah, it involves standing in that corner and just like spamming the C key over and over again. Yeah, there we go, he's dead. Yeah, because you regain the stars so quickly, and since there is no limit as to how fast you can actually throw them, yeah, you can just destroy everything in an instant. We did get the feather though, so now we can double jump, so we can get to greater heights now, which means we can actually get out of this room because we weren't able to do that before. Let's just go and save, just so that we don't have to do that fight again in case we do end up dying once more. We do need to go back up, so just... Actually, I'm just gonna ignore most of these snakes altogether. Just ignore them. Now, we can go back up here. I am gonna try and backtrack. I will die deliberately here so I can get my health back. I don't know, you could argue that it's my fault for just not memorizing the layout of the entire map, but still. I would have liked if I could at least view a map to see where I've already been. I mean, I can already tell where exactly I have been, when the progress bar goes up. I just threw that off the screen. Oh, but it does appear on the other side, actually. Yeah, so I think what we gotta do now is that we need to go back up. We need to work our way back up here. And we actually can't do that since we have double jump abilities now. Very good indeed. And, okay, that... I didn't even see that bat there. I don't understand why it's so difficult for me to see enemies sometimes. I don't know, they are pretty much the same color as the background of the entire level. So maybe, yeah, I'm gonna use that as an argument. I am gonna use that as an excuse. I'm not gonna take responsibility for my own actions, not this time. Yeah, there is actually... We actually can't go up there right now because, we need to find 2 other keys in order to, continue on. Which I believe we can go up this way. Yeah, there is 1 key right over here, which we couldn't get to before. Right, so if we go over here now, because we have the double jump, we can make our way up this section now. So we have these skulls right here. These skulls will lock onto us. So we just gotta try and outrun them. We can't destroy them with our shurikens, though. There we go. That pro dodge of the millennium right there. And maybe I'm overhyping that one a little bit. It wasn't all that spectacular, but we do have the second key now, so we can just make our way back up here. This is like a little bit of a shortcut we can take. Then we can just save really quickly, and then we can keep moving on up. Oh my god, get up here, please. Thank you very much. I don't really need to kill the snakes, but I will do it anyway just to get them out of the picture. There we go, we unlocked all of those doors. Then we have another checkpoint right here. I think we want to go to the left right here. Very tricky jump that you have to do there, because that's a ceiling. So, gotta really time that correctly. Oh, jeez, okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid that. Well, I mean, I did avoid it, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do that without losing my stars. Yeah, we can't progress up here, actually, because there's 2 more keys we need. So, actually, just as a shortcut to get out of here. There we go. So, I think for now, we do need to keep working our way up. Just for now. Because I do believe this is where we'll be able to find the other key is. Okay, hang on a second. You guys get out of the way, please. There, we have another checkpoint. Maybe I will just die so I can get all my hit points back. I just completely missed you. Well, I can get it back on the way. Yeah, there we go. So if I jump once, then I can press the X key to jump again. Because I do have at least one more jump remaining. Gonna save for now. And what exactly is up here again? Actually, I don't believe we can get up here because we can't jump high enough. So go down in the meantime. Okay, this is a little bit tricky right here because you need to, like, kill both of these guys, and there's disintegrating platforms too. I mean, how am I gonna do this with only 1 health? Well, I'm not going to because I, like, died instantly. 1 health! Oh my... That didn't even hit him. And that time I just didn't even try. Oh, there we go. That timing. Okay, not good timing on that. Oh my god. How do I keep getting hit so many times by these guys? Here, get out of here, boys. You can't handle me, okay? You just cannot handle me. Oh geez, I just realized I have no stars. Okay, well I guess I'm leaving. Bye. Never mind. You know what, how about we try going to the left first? Because I don't feel like dealing with any of this garbo right now. Just go to the left. I think this is actually the easier section, in my opinion. I do still think we can get a key from going over here. So let's just go do that first. Here, get rid of the snakes. The giant snake we fought before kind of looked like a duck, though. I don't know. That's just me. There, 1 key right there. Go kill this guy. Although I don't know if that's gonna make him respawn. Okay, no, it doesn't make him respawn, but there is like 1 other guy up this way. That, oh my god, could you leave me alone, please? Thank you very much. Here, hit that checkpoint at the very least. So that we'll have the key, and we can get all our health back. Oh my god, I keep missing him all the time. See, the only thing I don't like about this is that they respawn as soon as you exit the screen. And that's what I don't like about them. Oh my god, could you, like, die, please? Holy crap. Yeah, but see, it's like, you kill them at the bottom of the screen, then when you start going up at the top, they respawn. I really do not like that, but it doesn't matter. We got the other key. So we got 2 of them now. We can start making our way back, but I'm gonna go and die just so I can get my health again. Here we go. Now we just need to backtrack. So the game does really encourage you to explore a lot. Actually no, I think what I gotta do is that I need to go back the other way if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right. Let's back over this way. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna fall. I'll just fall. Well, actually, I'll hit this checkpoint in the meantime as well. Sometimes you can outrun them and they won't come to the other side of the screen. Wow, I just barely even tried. I swear I beat this game off screen before, guys. I really did. I don't know why I'm having a more difficult time playing this now than I did before. Well, it's probably because I'm trying to commentate at the same time, but whatever. We'll still do this. We did make it up here. We can unlock all these doors now. And I do believe we are making our way to the second boss. There's only 3 bosses in total. The third boss is the final, so we're already at, like, the penultimate one. This is a bat, as you can see, and it has no eye sockets. I did not realize that that guy was actually high enough to hit me. I wasn't even trying to go after you at all. Yeah, so this guy is just gonna target us. It's the same deal again. Just hit him with your shurikens, and then, yeah, that'll be it for him after that. Of course, avoid the bats, though. You don't want to get hit by a renegade bat. Also, I just threw the star off the screen, and now it's gone. Oh wait, no it's not. Yeah, that's the interesting thing about the shurikens, though. If they get stuck on ceilings, they will actually get unstuck after a little while. Like, if you just leave them alone for a few seconds, they will actually get unstuck, and you can retrieve them again. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool behavior. There we go. I actually beat him on my first attempt this time, and I didn't even die. Very nice indeed. Let's try and keep that up. There, now we have the big key. So what we can do now is that we can go back to this area, go back to that gigantic door, and we can unlock it now. Okay, I remember now. It was down this way. It was down this way. Now we have the big key. We can open up the big door. Very good. That took me much too long. Okay, let's just say that. It took me much too long to try and find that freaking door again, but we are in the final area now, guys, so after this, we are done. We're home free. Now we have this room right here, where we have to destroy these 3 enemies, and hopefully if I actually can, holy crap, well, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to get that shuriken, because it's done like dinner. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna die on purpose so I can try and do this while keeping more of my health, because there isn't actually a checkpoint before. Well, I mean, there's not like a checkpoint for a little while longer after you get the key right here. You got to go to the bottom part because the top and middle are just dead ends. Go down here, and then as you can see, all of these enemies you do actually have to kill in order for the door to open. So. Let me just try going down here. I don't know if you can just let the bats fly away. Well, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to get back up here now. Wait, hang on a second. Cheese it, boys. Thank you very much. Oh god, okay. I hit my head on the ceiling there, and I didn't think I was gonna get enough air to actually get back, but I did. Save again. And die on purpose again, so I just have full health while going into the next area. Go to the right over here. You can't make that jump all the way over there, so don't even try. You need to go up here. You can actually kill all 3 of these guys at once. I wasn't able to do it there, though, but it doesn't matter. They're all dead regardless. Kill this guy. Hopefully the shuriken comes back to me, and it did. There's that key. That other bat. He's been absolutely annihilated. Then you go over here, and in order for that door to open, you once again need to kill all of these enemies while the platforms are crumbling, but as you can see, it's really difficult to concentrate while you're commentating. Okay, well, I guess that shuriken can piss off into outer space then. Okay, actually, I'm gonna lure you over this way and then kill you. Yeah, there we go. And all we have to do is just jump on this platform so we can get back. There we go. Now we have 2 keys. That's fine. But I only have 2 stars, and I don't like having 2 stars. I want 3. I want the maximum 3. So, the rooms that you have to unlock, or the doors that you unlock, are right over here, but we're not gonna unlock them just yet because we don't have all the keys. This next key is actually, like, the easiest to obtain out of all of them, I would argue, because once again, you just have these guys over here. But there we go, you got the key. However, in order to get back, of course, you need to... You know, it's kind of funny how I keep saying that, oh, this is so easy, and then I die like 5 times to it. My cockiness is unparalleled. But in all seriousness though, you just need to kill these guys right here, and then the door will open back up, and then you can go and nab the key. And then you're just out of there. And you just double jump in order to get back onto the platforms, and then you can just go back up here and save, and now you have all 3 keys. So what I'm gonna do, then I'm gonna die on purpose, and now that we have all 3 of these keys, we can now go to the final boss of the game, which is a giant flaming skull. Now there is actually a little bit of a tactic that I have discovered to dealing with him. There is another section right here though with a whole bunch of these doofuses over here. There is a way to just avoid them altogether, but I didn't do it right there because I'm dumb. So this guy right over here, as you can see, he's just a flaming skull. He will try to throw out more flaming skulls at you, but one method I found that works pretty well is that you go into the center and you keep jumping over him, like over and over again. Like go to this center right here, right? And then when he flies back down, that's when you just spam your shurikens. Because as you can see, he won't actually be smart enough to get back up to try and get you. But unfortunately, I'm not smart enough to actually try and avoid the the flaming skulls. Why am I having such a hard time saying flaming skulls? Open your mouth and say what you want. Grow a spine. Express your opinions. Express what you want to say. This is the tactic I'm talking about right here. Well, it's not. Well, actually, it's not exactly what I was doing off screen. Could I stop dying, please? Could you please stop killing me? Could I please stop running into these guys like a dum-dum? That would also be kind of good. Oh, good. Oh, good. That time I died because I just randomly lost focus of the game window. How would you piss off Windows 8? See, the way you avoid these guys is that you jump way high up and then they're all stupid and they can't get to you in time. Here we go. Gonna see if I can try and do this. And don't like jump directly into him. That's not what I'm trying to do right here. Okay, hang on a second. I'm still not doing this correctly. Yeah, you want to go into the center like immediately as soon as he spawns, and I don't think he stops spawning them either, which is the issue. Like, there's no limit as to how many of these flaming skulls he can spawn. I may actually need to just shut up for a moment so I can concentrate, guys, because this is not working out in my favor at all. See, that was the behavior I was talking about right there, guys. See how he just kind of like keeps circling around you when you're staying in the center. It doesn't even matter. Just leave the shuriken behind. Just take one out as a souvenir. But yeah, there we go. That's what I mean. When you stand in the center of the bottom platform, if you just keep moving around, he just kind of circles around you, and you can just keep hitting him constantly. Because then you can just mash the C key, and then that's it. He's dead. Yeah, so that's Shuriken. We beat the whole game, guys. There is no way to get out of the you win screen, as far as I know, so the only way you can actually exit this screen is by closing the game altogether, but there we go. That is Shuriken, just a short little indie game. Really not the most difficult indie game out there. I know it says I died 68 times, but some of them were on purpose just so I could get my health back, because like I said, there are no items that restore your health. So if you want to do like a no-death run, well, you gotta keep all your health. Thankfully, there's a bunch of checkpoints that the game gives you though, so you can just start back at those. The time I got here is a little bit longer than what I got off screen, mainly because I couldn't find that big door. I completely lost track of where it was. But regardless, I still got through the whole game, and despite it being very short, I really did like it. As with all of these like free indie games that I find on itch.io, especially considering the fact that this was a Game Jam entry, I don't normally expect much out of these kinds of games. But for a Game Jam game, it is pretty good. I mean, the controls do feel really tight. Like, it feels like I have control over my character, and the only types of enemies that are really that difficult to deal with in this game are the flaming skulls. I absolutely hate them. I don't really understand, though, why some of the enemies will just respawn almost immediately after you leave the screen. Like, sometimes when you lure the enemies down to the bottom and then you kill them, you go back up and then they've respawned, so you have to kill them again. I don't really understand that mechanic at all. When I kill an enemy, I prefer it to just stay dead instead of the game like spawning another clone and the clone can just charge at me. And like I said, I would have really liked it if there was at least a little map screen that I could look at, just so that I'm absolutely certain as to where I am in this bizarre labyrinth that I somehow managed to escape. But that's it for Shuriken, guys. It's just a short little Metroidvania style platforming action kind of game, whatever the heck you want to call it. Link is in the description description if you want to download it and play it for yourself. It is free, so you can just begin playing it right away. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video I make. Later!